Shit. Sorry. Welcome to my channel, the Asshole Book Club. Love that name. Couple things. Why am I out of breath? Couple things I want to say before I get to the video. One, sorry I haven't uploaded in the past 2 days. A, I already said I wasn't going to upload every day. And B, my house was infested with yellow jackets, so what can you do? Two, I noticed on my channel that like 7 views have disappeared from one of the videos, which is not something I thought was possible. So which for a channel with only 4 subscribers, that's a significant number. So if you do watch my videos, please either comment or leave a like, just so I can have like an accurate count. And if it happens again, I'll be able to bring it to YouTube and ask them to do something about it. Third thing I want to say is, in my first video, I forgot to tell you to go subscribe to Nywall's channel. All you have to do is like click on the @ or just type in the name. You'll see it there. He's a great creator. Go subscribe to his channel. My bad. And I think I only have one other thing to say. I am doing a D&D video today. And I just wanted to say that I do not support Wizards of the Coast or any of the shit they've been doing lately. And my D&D videos will be a mix between official content made by Wizards of the Coast, this chair is garbage, and third-party content made by, other fans of D&D. I'll probably be doing some stuff that was made by other YouTube channels, such as D&D Shorts, Dungeon Dudes, and Legends of Evantris. I won't be adding any of those channels in this video, but in the videos where I'm specifically reviewing their content, when I can afford to buy it, I will go ahead and add their channels, or leave a link in the description if I can. And I guess I have a 5th thing to say. I'm gonna try to use hashtags in the description of this video. I kind of hate hashtags, but I'm gonna test and see if that gives me more views. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're a small channel. But yeah. This book is by Wizards of the Coast. It's called Mordekainen Presents Monsters of the Multiverse. I am not sponsored or affiliated with Wizards of the Coast in any way. I already said I don't support them. And I wanted to look at, in honor of Halloween, I wanted to look at the swordwraiths, because they're spooky and I like them. And also, I'm wearing my goat skulls again. I hope you appreciate it, because these things are heavy as shit. Alright. The description on swordwraiths says, when glory-obsessed warriors die in battle without honor, they might haunt the site as swordwraiths. Pretty interesting. There's the 2 types of them. Jesus, I need a better chair. A swordwraith commander and a swordwraith warrior. The text under swordwraith commander says that they haunt battlefields, attacking anyone who questions their valor, but looking kindly on those who sing their praises. And then the warriors say they're most often found on ancient battlefields where soldiers were hemmed and slaughtered without quarter. Which is pretty thematic, because almost any D&D game has had warring factions, so you can really put these in almost anywhere just to make your setting feel more fleshed out. That's always nice. The commanders are a CR 8, and the warriors are the CR 3. The commander has a longsword and a longbow, and the warrior just has a battle axe and a longbow. The commander has an armor class of 18, hit points at 127, and a speed of 30. The armor class for the warrior is 16, and they have 45 hit points. So obviously fighting a commander is going to be a real tough time for you and your group. But as it says here, you can get by the entire encounter just by making a successful persuasion check to sing the ghost's praises. So they're more of a lore monster, I guess, because the only time you're going to actually fight them is if you decide to, actually pick a fight with them, or if you fail your check, in which case they're going to be a tough fight to do. They are both resistant to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. And they are both immune to poison. As far as conditions go, they're immune to exhaustion, frightened, poisoned, or being unconscious. They both have a 60-foot dark vision. The commander has a passive perception of 19, and the warriors have a passive perception of 9. And they know all languages that they knew in life. Now, the commander has a special ability called Turning Defiance, which says any other swordwraiths within 30 feet have advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead. And the warriors do not have that, but both of them have unusual nature, which just means they don't require air, food, or sleep. The commander has 3 actions. 3 actions and a multi-attack ability. So it can make 2 longsword or longbow attacks. I assume it's allowed to mix because they're spirits. Their weapon can just fade in and out of existence. It's a ghost. Longsword does 1d10 plus 4. 1d8 plus 4 if wielding with one hand, and 1d10 plus 4 if wielding with 2 hands. The longbow has an incredible range of 150 to 600 feet, and it does 1d8 plus 2 damage. Now, their special action is Call of Honor, which lets them once per day summon 1d4 plus 1 swordwraith warriors. And they last until they drop to 0 hit points. And they take their turns immediately on the commander's initiative, which is pretty significant. The warriors, on the other hand, only have 2 actions, and they do not have multi-attack. They have a battle axe and a longbow. The longbow is 1d8 plus 1 instead of a plus 2. And the battle axe actually does the same damage as the commander's longsword. Both of them have a bonus action called Martial Fury, where they're allowed to make an extra longsword or longbow attack, which deals an extra 2d8 necrotic damage on a hit. And attack rolls against the creature it hit have advantage until the start of the next turn. That's pretty crazy. Getting hit at a distance of 600 feet potentially for 3d8 damage is pretty crazy. But that's the commander's Martial Fury. The warrior's Martial Fury just gives them an extra attack as a bonus action and has the advantage effect against the target. So Swordwraith Commander is really going to do a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much damage it will do against a level 8 party, but the CR ratings have always been kind of, wonky anyway. And that's all I have on the Swordwraiths. Oh, they are medium undead, and they're typically lawful evil. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you want to see more D&D content. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing my videos in like series of 3, except for the longer videos, like 3 Reddit posts, 3 D&D things. And then since the cheese book has entire chapters, I might just do 1 video on that and then go back to the Reddit and then D&D and cycle like that until I think of other stuff that I want to do on the channel. So yeah, like, subscribe. I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. And have a nice day. Happy Halloween, even if it is a day late. And I'll check back with you later.